I think Robert Pattinson really did a really good job depicting Batman, and I personally thought the movie came out incredibly.
Kind of in my mind since Sinners came out recently. I think it might be like a clone.
What's up, Film Nation? This is Ethan James Abraham, and you guys are watching a new series on my channel where I'm showing strangers the movie news of the week, all right? Starting with a brand new trailer. Are you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get it. July 11th. First up, before we go into the other news, what do you think about that trailer?
I like that. I feel like, what's it called? It's gonna bring what Superman movies always brought to the table, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect nothing less than like what they brought out previously.
Action, heart.
Yeah, the action, especially the action.
Oh, yeah.
All the cinematic shots. I feel like it's gonna be worth going.
What was your favorite part of the trailer?
My favorite part was probably the laser beam when he got all of them surrounded.
Oh, the heat vision.
Yeah, the heat vision. I like that.
Bro, when I first watched this trailer, the heat vision part, him circling, dude, I got so hyped.
I did too. And like I said, I liked all the cinematics. So when he saved that little girl, and you just see the pillars coming over him.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Dude, another good moment at the very beginning where the lady is trying to start her car and she's about to be like crushed by the building, but Superman is holding it up. Yeah.
I saw his cape and I was like, is that him?
Yeah.
He had to see me look and I was like, okay, that's him, yeah.
Dude, the S on the cape.
Yeah.
I like how bright, like how colorful his suit was. I like the visuals. It wasn't like, I've seen a lot, like, you know how I think the last movie I seen was what was the recent Batman movie?
Oh, The Batman?
Yeah.
With Robert Pattinson?
Yeah. I remember that one was so it was kind of like dark, right? You remember how it was dark? And I feel like this is such like so different compared to the Batman movie. This is like
the opposite end, yeah.
Well, you know me, I was always more of an Iron Man guy.
Okay.
Or Superman. But this, it looks hard.
Looks
tough. I like this. I'm thinking of, coming over with my dad. I watch it with my dad.
He really
likes
cool,
it. Yeah. So, yeah, it looks really, really nice. Cinematic is nice too.
What was your favorite moment in the trailer?
Favorite moment? I think what you said when they're chanting Superman.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like it when, the audience or like the crowd is chanting for it.
They're supporting him, yeah.
It feels like the superhero always gets like some sort of buff,
Yeah. Well, and then he's the symbol of hope, so they actually believe in him, which is dope.
Yeah.
Now, some other things. So first up, you can see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty cool. You can also see it with Dolby Atmos, which
Sweet.
means like surround sound.
Yeah.
That could be cool. Also, really cool
awesome.
Poster right here.
That is nice. I like that poster.
That's tough. Screen X. So Screen X, that's just like a bigger, so if you go to certain movie theaters, you know how it like wraps around? You ever been to a movie theater like that? Yeah, and I love this poster, him holding up the building.
That's a good poster right there.
That's tough. And then you can also see it on 4DX, which means like you could feel the wind, you could feel everything in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
This Superman has been around for 3 years. So similar to, the Batman, where he was like 2 years into his career.
Yeah.
This Superman is only 3 years. So not an origin story, but he's still not too experienced.
So this might be like his first like huge thing.
Yeah.
Even though he's been around for a while.
So what's your thoughts on the trailer?
I thought it was really cool. I think it's gonna be interesting how they incorporate like all like the different characters, because it feels like they're introducing like a lot of people at once.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I think Lex Luthor's gonna be really cool.
Oh yeah, but Nicholas Hoult?
Yeah. No, I just realized that was him today. Like because it's been so long since I've seen the X-Men movies and stuff like that. I was like, where do I know him from? But I just figured out he was like the Beast.
Well, what was your favorite moment in the trailer?
I think just when we saw the Fortress of Solitude. That's cool. Like coming out of the ice and the robots picking him up.
That was cool.
That's gonna be cool. And then the kaiju's gonna be really cool too. Like that should be, if you see it in IMAX, that should be insane.
Dude, the CGI looks great.
Yeah, definitely. I like the suit in this one. Like I was saying, like I like how it's like not as dark as like Man of Steel and stuff like that.
Yeah, because Superman's supposed to be more optimistic.
Yeah.
The heat vision. What'd you think about that moment?
I think that was pretty incredible. I like how I don't know. I just think it's cool, you know.
It's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, I mess with it.
It's one of those like moments that just like stick out. When I was watching the trailer for the first time, I got so hyped, guys. Like I was really excited because I've been waiting to see his heat vision. That's one of Superman's best powers. Ultraman. He's the guy that Superman is fighting in the baseball field. You know when he like tackles Superman?
Yeah.
So he has purple and silver. First up, what do you think about that design?
That is pretty sick. I like that.
Now, do you have any theories on who that could be behind the mask?
So he's supposed to be able to like go to toe with him, right?
Oh yeah, he has heat vision. He has everything that would make him formidable against Superman.
Kind of in my mind since Sinners came out recently. I think it might be like a clone.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people have been thinking that, yeah.
A clone, and then so it might be a double of the actor. What's the actor's name?
David Corenswet.
Yeah, so it might be two of him. Like that'd be pretty crazy.
That would be pretty tough, yeah.
Or it would be even more insane if it like Lex found a way to give himself superpowers.
That's interesting you say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this movie is taking inspiration from a comic called All-Star Superman. And in that story, Lex gives himself Superman powers.
Really?
So he's done that before, so that's quite possible.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because I've seen some shots where, well, actually, there's shots in the beginning of the trailer where Lex is walking alongside him. So maybe it's a clone of Superman. Maybe, because recently in the comics, there was a clone of Lex that was super powerful. So that might be possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, actually, nobody's thought about that yet. Everybody's been saying a clone of Superman. I might have just made a new theory. A clone of Lex. That could be crazy.
Yeah. That'd be wild.
They're not planning on doing a direct Superman sequel. Instead, they're playing something else. And a lot of people are thinking it's going to be a Batman and Superman world's finest movie. What do you think about that?
Bro, that would be awesome. I like Batman a lot. You know, he's one of my favorite superheroes.
Okay.
So I think that would be awesome to do.
Yeah,
I
you would
think
go
they
see
should.
that?
Yeah, I definitely would. I think they should do that.
Would you rather have a Batman and Superman movie next, or just a straight up Superman sequel?
No, I'd rather just have a Superman sequel.
Okay, tell me why.
I don't. Okay, I guess like their chemistry and all that, they work together as good teammates, but just the story and plot line, I don't feel like they should come together and make a sequel.
You don't think so yet?
Not yet.
What do you think about the idea of, like, say they had Superman 2, a Batman movie, and then did a movie like this? Would that be better?
I think that would be better. Yeah. Because, honestly, yeah, like, I feel like you look at the Batman movies, you look at the Superman, like, they don't.
Oh, you don't think they go together?
They don't go together, at least for me. And then, what's it called? Also, like,
are you thinking about Batman v Superman? Is that the last one they did?
To be honest, I didn't watch that one.
Okay, so that didn't get your interest.
Yeah, that didn't get my interest. I think what gets my interest is when it's like a solo, like just that person's movie, then this person's movie. But together, I mean, it's not bad because I mean they've had movies together and it's good. But I just think to make it like one final movie of them two together, I don't just. Adding up, it wouldn't add up.
I actually want a Superman sequel first because they're teasing. Do you know who Brainiac is? The villain?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there might be Brainiac in the sequel, and we've never gotten Brainiac on the big screen. We've gotten him in like TV shows, but I really want a Superman sequel where he goes against Brainiac first, and then we can have a world's finest. Also, you remember Man of Steel?
Yeah, I remember Man of Steel.
So we never got a Man of Steel sequel for 10 years because they did Batman v Superman first, and I don't want them to repeat like the same mistakes where say you have a great Superman movie, and instead of doing sequels and making more successful Superman projects, they just jump the gun and go straight to Batman.
And that's exactly why I was thinking that too. Like, I feel like it is kind of, it's not cliche, but like they try to make it the Batman and Superman movie to be more than what they've given in the other movies before. They try to put everything into a movie that's both of them. and it just doesn't work for me. That's why I like watching like the
solo films.
The solo films. Even like the Justice League movies, I don't watch them. Like I'll just watch what's it called? Like if I want to watch Wonder Woman, I'm gonna just watch the Wonder Woman.
You watch Wonder Woman, okay?
Yeah, Wonder Woman
or Flash.
Flash, I'm really big on Flash, so I'll just watch Flash, or Green Lantern too. I'll just watch Green. But when they try to put them all together, like they just make it. I don't know, like they try to make it better than the solo films, and I just
you think there should be more focus on the solo films?
Build
first.
up the characters first, and the movies, and then put them all together in the movie. And I think that's what they should do if they want.
I agree with that.
Here,
yeah,
I feel like they should probably build up what's it called? Yeah, the Batman sequel and the Superman to at least like come together in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Would that be with Robert Pattinson's Batman or a new one?
No, so that's the next thing. Actually,
okay.
A lot of people want it to be Robert Pattinson's the Batman.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, look at them right there. They go together pretty well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, James Gunn has said that the Batman universe, that movie and the sequel, is going to be a separate universe.
Okay.
And they're planning to make actually another Batman movie with a totally different actor that'll be in the DCU.
Okay.
So what do you want? Do you want Robert Pattinson to be the main DCU Batman, or should we have another Batman?
I want it to be Pattinson because they already gave us such a good movie with him. I feel like there's a risk if they go with another one that it might not be as good of a movie.
True.
If they introduce a new Batman. And I feel like it'd be weird if there are two Batmen like going on at once.
I actually did a video, and guys, I'll put the video down below in the description, but I did a video where I went around to people and asked them, and a lot of people said it would be confusing.
Yeah.
Like, how could they keep track of, okay, you have the Batman come out, and then you have, another Batman.
Yeah, like two separate Batman at once. But I think if it's gonna be a new Batman, I'm fine with them doing the combo.
Okay.
Because then they could just introduce him in that.
True.
And then I feel like kind of like how Spider-Man got introduced in Civil War.
Yeah.
Like where he didn't have his own first movie, where he kind of like showed up and then got.
You know, it'd be tough too. What I really want to see is the blue and gray costume.
Yeah.
We've never seen that in live action.
I haven't seen that since the cartoons. Yeah.
I think Robert Pattinson really did a really good job depicting Batman, and I personally thought the movie came out incredibly. Yeah, I'd like to see them, like come together for a movie. That'd be incredible.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
The Superman's pretty new. Why not just get a new Batman?
Okay.
Why not try it out?
That's an interesting perspective.
I think it'll still be a good movie overall. So why not just give a new actor a try, right?
Okay, I like that. Yeah, give a new actor a try. Yeah.
I think we should just keep this Batman. This Batman's pretty cool.
Honestly, I want to see this more.
You want to see this more?
Yeah.
Now, right now, that Batman is separate, so he is not in this new DC universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this Superman is kicking off a brand new DC Cinematic Universe. And yeah, that Batman's separate. We are going to have a different Batman, so there'll be two Batmen at the same time. Do you think that's confusing, or are you with that?
Nah, I'm with that,
Well, do you think that those two go together, or should we have a more comic booky Batman? Because he's more grounded. You seen a Dark Knight trilogy?
Yeah. So
he's kind of more in that lane. Like, yeah, the Batman was still comic booky to a certain extent, but he's more realistic. Where, as you can tell, this Superman is very fantastical. Like, he literally like punched a guy in the sky. You got the heat vision. You got kaijus, like monsters. Do those fit?
I feel like those will fit. Going with Batman, I feel like honestly,
you think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah.
And then for the Batman, there was actually a recent report that James Gunn, he's still waiting on the script for the second one. So they've been kind of slow, because the first, the Batman came out 2022.
Yeah.
The second one's coming out 2027.
Wow. So
now,
it's a while.
are you still excited for the second one, even though it's been so long?
Yeah, I think so. I think delays can be good, because like with the Spider-Verse movies, like I think there was a while in between them, and I still like the second one was arguably better than the first one.
Okay.
And everyone's like so excited for the third one, even while that one's also
Beyond the
being
Spider-Verse.
delayed. Yeah, even though that one's also being delayed a lot, and I still think that'll be good, and I have faith in the direction of the Batman, and I think it'll end up being good.
Okay.
Even with delays. And
Do you think
I can
delays
live with
like build hype?
I think to an extent, yes. I think people will be excited once they start like actually like revealing stuff about it, like once they actually have it like going. But I think if you wait like too long, then that's when it starts to like harm it. That's when it starts to
I get
like,
you.
People get bored and they like just start to forget about it.
True.
But I do want them to just like give out the best product possible.
I hope so, bro. And I'm hoping we get Mr. Freeze as the villain.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Riddler was awesome in the last one, and Mr. Freeze deserves that same quality treatment, you know?
That'd be pretty sick. Didn't they reveal Joker at the end of the
They did.
Batman?
I hope it's not him, though. Like, we've had
Yeah.
Joker a little too many times.
Yeah, it's always him.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Mr. Freeze, has he ever been in like a live action?
He was the villain of Batman and Robin back in the 90s.
Oh.
Arguably one of the worst movies of all time. So, yeah, we need a new Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I think they could do that well too.
Curious on what the villain would be, or like the big bad.
Mr. Freeze. Maybe.
I don't think I've seen a Mr. Freeze.
That'd be pretty cool.
So that'd be incredible.
I hope they go with Mr. Freeze because he's one
Yeah.
of those villains. Like Riddler was awesome in the last one. The Batman Part 2. It's supposed to come out in 2027. And it's been, by that time, it'll be 5 years since the first one. Do you think that's too long? And are you still excited for a sequel?
Well, no matter how long it takes, I feel like it's still going to be better than the first Batman. So I believe, no, it won't be that much of a wait. I'll be down to watch it still.
You down to watch it?
Now that you mention it, I'll check out the first one because now I have a lot more time in my life to
Perfect.
actually come and look at the movie. And that's also one thing too is like I would have never came to the mall. My life was still busy how it was,
Yeah.
and it's not right now. So that's why I'm out in the mall, all in the mall with my
You
sister.
gain more like balance.
Yeah,
Dude, that's actually really cool.
What's
I
it
like that.
called? So definitely, I'll check out the first one. That Superman movie definitely gonna get me in the theaters for
Oh
sure.
yeah, bro. July
I don't
11th.
I don't ever go to the movie theaters. Like I said, like for me it was always like, why you wanna like you could just wait for it to come out, watch it at home.
You
What
know?
movie was it? It was with El Cappuccino or something like that.
Which one?
Something about Hollywood. Let me see.
Oh, was it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, that one. I think
Yeah.
after that movie, I was like, okay, now I understand why some people want to watch it in the movie theater than being at home. And then I definitely seen that Batman and not Batman, Superman, but definitely seen the first Superman trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, I definitely want to see that in the theaters.
That's
and
awesome,
especially
bro.
if Dolby got surround sound on it.
Oh yeah, that's why you go to the
that's
movie,
what-
bro,
yeah,
for the
that's also-
experience.
yep. I was like, that's definitely one thing that's like intriguing me right now too. It's like, damn, I want to go
Well,
just
hey,
the
bro.
surround sound.
I think you'll like this Batman movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. And my personal opinion on the whole Robert Pattinson Batman, David Corenswet Superman, them being the upcoming Batman Superman World's Finest team up, I would like it. I actually would really like that team up because there's a lot of contrast.
Okay.
One, Superman, if you could tell that Superman was very bright, colorful,
Yeah.
very optimistic. This Batman's more brooding, he's darker. The cinematography would line up perfectly, and there's many other reasons. I actually made a video a couple months ago going over that. But I would also be down for a different Batman because I really want to see the blue and gray costume on Batman, a more comic booky Batman. Like if we go back to that World's Finest, do you see his costume there?
Yeah.
That would be so dope. Like blue and gray, optimistic Superman, like very comic booky. That's up my alley.
Isn't it Killer Croc?
Killer Croc could be pretty cool. Oh, because you're saying like the Flood.
Yeah, the Flood.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good character, you know? Yeah.
I think so too. Do you think they should do Mr. Freeze as the villain?
Why not?
That could be tough.
Why not?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, before we get to the DC slate, they're planning on making another Justice League movie. Now, not yet. He said that there is no Justice League in this DC universe yet. So they are planning a
Okay.
Justice League.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
David Corenswet, the guy who's playing Superman, says that he would be up for it. Like, he would really be excited to lead the Justice League, but at the same time, he's not, like, hoping for it right now. He's kind of acting more ignorant, like, I don't know if it'll happen, which I think is smart, because he says, as an actor, you can't get your hopes up too much, Because if you think about it, he might think, man, I'm gonna lead the Justice League, and say that movie never happens, and now kind of disappointing. But he's up for it. Would you be down for a Justice League movie with his Superman leading?
I'll be down for it. Yeah, especially just seeing the trailers, just him acting, and like I feel like it'll be good.
He's got it.
He's got it. Yeah, for sure.
Would you be down for another Justice League movie?
100%. Yeah.
100%?
Yeah. I think it didn't work last time, and I think if this is good, it all depends if this is like a good movie.
True.
Like if this is a really good movie, and I think it will be. But I think if this is a good movie and they get something good going, I think a new Justice League can end up being really, really good.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I really want to see like a comic accurate Justice League, just a good movie. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like I think one that's not really just trying to copy Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One that's not trying to like do the same thing with their superheroes. I think if they do their own thing and they do it well, then I think it'll be
do
really
something
good.
unique. Speaking of Wonder Woman, you mentioned her earlier. A new movie is in the works. Ooh. So they're writing one right now. And yeah, you excited for that, bro?
I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. If this comes out, I'm bring my mom. My mom's a really big Wonder Woman fan. Yeah,
bro, actually, same. My mom loves Wonder Woman.
I have a son, right?
Okay.
And he right now he's loving the Justice League, Batman, Superman.
Wait, you're showing him Justice League and Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah,
like those anime?
yeah.
Bro, let's go,
Man.
bro. Those are classics.
I have to. What's it called? He like all the what's it called? I'm talking about the original Superman. He loves that, like the old, like I'm talking about the first
the animated series. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I personally think Wonder Woman, she's a part of the Trinity. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, they should all get movies. You know?
It's like them three.
Yeah,
I think that's what most like people watch. Like if you think about Justice League, I think you think about Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking about like Flash, Cyborg, all them. But
yeah.
And I love Flash.
Dude,
you know
bro,
I mean?
Flash is awesome. Yeah, and Green Lantern.
And Green Lantern, they're awesome. But they're only thinking about the main three. Like I feel like they're only thinking about those three.
Oh, I'm a big fan. I actually, I've been a big fan of her. She's been one of my favorites.
Well, I think you'll love this announcement. They're planning a new movie.
Oh, do you know who the actors or like
not yet?
Actors?
So there's some people who are in the running, which they're still deciding, but they'll probably announce like an actress in like a year or two.
Oh, okay.
And hey, I was excited. They got Wonder Woman back, and she deserves another movie.
I feel like she deserves, a real like a movie. I know we got her origin movie, but like I like how how they did the year like 3 or 2 years Batman and Superman. I feel like they should do that with her.
You want more like an experienced Wonder Woman.
Yeah, a bit more experienced, but still new to like the game.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be incredible for her.
I heard it might be Ana de Armas.
Yeah, she is in the run. I think she's in the running. Yeah. Some people want her. Do you think that's a good choice?
Yeah, I mean, I think people were kind of complaining about the comic accuracy, right?
Yeah.
But I don't really mind that. I think it's especially hard for Wonder Woman because she's so tall.
Yeah,
like
true.
I think they just need to get a good actress and get someone that can play the role well outside of just fitting the role.
Honestly, as long as she's brunette and she has some muscle, I guess
I won't really mind. Like it's really not gonna affect it that much. I think. Yeah, I'm excited. I'd watch it.
I'm excited for it, bro. I'm happy they're doing it because I think Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, they're the Trinity. Yeah. They all deserve a movie, you know? Wonder Woman, a new movie is in the works. Would you be down to see a new Wonder Woman movie?
Of course I would. I
love
Wonder Woman.
Okay. Wait, how much you love Wonder Woman? That seemed like a good reaction there.
Like a lot. I think she just looks good. That's basically it.
Oh, got you. Okay. So, Superman is the next movie. Then we have a Supergirl movie.
Okay.
Then we have a Clayface movie, who is a villain of Batman.
Yeah.
Then we have the Dynamic Duo, which is going to be an animated movie that's going to be about Dick Grayson Robin and Jason Todd Robin. So 2 Robins and how they diverged. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know how one becomes Nightwing.
Yeah.
The other becomes the Red Hood. So pretty interesting there.
It is, yeah. I want to see how they play that out.
The Authority. So they're very obscure. You know how like Guardians of the Galaxy was obscure before James Gunn made them popular?
Yeah.
They're more of, think about the Justice League, but if they went against the rules. Kind of like, you watch The Boys?
Yeah.
Kind of like The Boys.
Okay.
So very like gritty.
Yeah.
They go against the rules, and they're gods among men, and they could take advantage of that sometimes, and they have to deal with some conflict. So that could be interesting. Teen Titans. Did you know there's a Teen Titans movie?
I did not. No.
Bro, Teen Titans movie is in the works. It'll probably come out 2027, 2028, because they're actually like expediting that. Like, I'm very excited for this one.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, I didn't know that was coming out. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, bro. And then The Brave and the Bold. So speaking of a Batman movie, they are playing a Batman movie, not with the one that I showed you earlier. So that's getting a sequel.
Yeah.
But this one will be about Batman and his son.
Okay.
So his son Damian Wayne and how that goes. So what do you think
Yeah.
about that?
I think that's cool. Just because I like Robin too.
Mhm.
Like growing up, Robin was always like my favorite. So I think this is gonna be
Cool.
cool. I mean, especially that you haven't seen them together in like years.
Yeah, bro.
You
Actually, I don't think we've seen Batman Robin on the big screen since the 90s.
You haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think there has been. So I'm excited for that.
Now, Swamp Thing. He's getting a movie.
Oh,
A horror movie. So what do you think about that?
a horror movie for Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
I think if they play it right, it could be big.
Mm-hmm.
If they play it right, yeah. Cause Swamp Thing, to be honest, I was always scared of Swamp Thing as a little kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
He
if they
does
play
have
it,
a unique design.
yeah. If they play it right, I feel like it could be a good, especially all the scary movies that are coming out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if they play it right, it could be cool.
I hope it does well.
I
Like,
hope-
Swamp Thing has so much potential, in
Yeah,
my
it
opinion.
does.
He's one of the most underrated DC characters, so hopefully this turns out well. Bane and Deathstroke.
Oh.
Team-up movie. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Badass.
Okay.
Just cause Deathstroke is my favorite villain,
Mm-hmm.
and Bane, bad motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
He
bro.
just-
Dark Knight
So-
Rises.
so-
You remember him? Yeah.
Yeah, so them two, I feel like it could be a really good movie again if they play it right
Mm-hmm.
and they bring the stories to come together. I feel like they have a big potential with that movie right there.
Yeah, I agree, bro. That one could be pretty
'Cause-
cool. And if
'cause the-
Batman's in it.
Yeah,
Yo.
just because I know a lot of people that like Bane and I know
Mhm.
a lot of people that like Deathstroke.
Yeah.
So you bring them together, those probably one of the two main like villains that people actually like.
Gravitate toward.
I would say like if you tell somebody right now that doesn't watch Batman or anything, they're gonna they're always gonna say Bane.
Oh, yeah. They'll name Bane, Deathstroke,
Yeah.
Joker, Riddler. Those are like the top.
Yeah.
All right, now Wonder Woman. That was the
yeah.
recently announced one. Wait, let me tell you. So with Wonder Woman, I'm gonna tell you the whole DC slate. Okay, these are all the movies coming out. I'll tell you each one. Tell me which one you're most excited for. All right. So Superman, obviously.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Ooh.
Clayface.
I don't know much about him.
He's a Batman villain. So
Oh.
he transforms into a monster.
Is it
and
like a story like specifically on him, or is it
just
like...
on him? Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Dynamic duo. So two Robins, Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, and how they like diverge. One becomes Nightwing, a hero. The other Red Hood, like an anti-hero.
Oh, I actually really be down for that one.
You down for that one?
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for this one. And then we got the Authority, which they're more obscure. They're like basically
Yeah.
the Justice League if they went against the law, went against
Oh,
rules.
like vigilante.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. Kind of like you ever watch The Boys?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen them.
Basically like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Then we got Teen Titans. So they're making a Teen Titans movie.
I'm super. I hope they make that one soon,
Yeah,
cause I'm a big Teen Titans fan.
I
don't-
love Teen Titans.
those are like some of the few characters I actually do know. So if they
Okay.
do make that one, and then like I don't know, anytime soon, I'd be really excited because
You would go to the movies for that.
I would definitely like book a movie ticket to go there.
Okay. Now, next up, The Brave and the Bold. So, remember I mentioned a new Batman that is separate from the other Batman?
Yeah.
This would be that Batman, and this Batman would be older, and he would have a son, who is
Oh.
Robin.
Okay, so Robin. Oh, all right.
Yeah, and then next up, Swamp Thing, a horror movie. So you said you're into horror movies,
big
and
horror
actually,
fan.
move the mic real quick. Show them your shirt. So she got a Halloween shirt.
I have a Michael Myers Halloween shirt.
That's tough. I really like
Yeah,
that shirt.
thank you so much.
So what do you think about a horror movie about a Swamp Thing, who he's basically the guardian of the green, so the guardian of the forest?
Okay, so I would assume he's like in like guarding this forest. And
Yeah,
people,
and there's like some monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, actually, I'd probably go watch that too because I'm a big horror fan for practically anything. So I'd be down to see that.
Okay.
When was this set in again? Like
World War II, so the 40s.
Okay, so 1940s. Yeah, I think I'm also a big fan of. I'm a big history nerd too.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I'd
same actually.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd actually really like to see this one as well.
Okay, bet. All right, I think this is the last one actually. Yeah, so Bane and Deathstroke, a team-up movie.
I've heard of them. I don't know much about them, but I'd love to I'd love to see a movie because I would like to know more about them, honestly.
Yeah.
Because they seem interesting.
Now Wonder Woman, that
Yeah.
was the most recent. All right, so next thing. So I just told you there's a new Wonder Woman movie. Now I'm going to tell you the entire DC slate. All the movies that are coming out in the next 5 years or so.
Okay.
Or what they're working on, okay? So first up, we have Superman, obviously. Next up, we have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, coming out next year.
Oh.
And some people are thinking that she might be in end credit scene for Superman. So make sure you stick around for the credits when you see that movie. Clayface is getting a movie.
Clayface.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That could be interesting, right?
Yeah.
It'll be focused fully on him, horror, and this will actually be in the DCU. So all of these are in the DCU. They're all in a connected
So they're
universe.
they're all in this new DC universe.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The only movie that's not in it is Robert Pattinson's The Batman.
That's unfortunate, but
Right now.
Yeah.
They might decide to put him in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next up, Dynamic Duo.
Ooh.
Now this is going to be about Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, both
So
Robins,
the two Robins,
right?
yeah.
And how they diverge. One becomes Nightwing, who is a hero, right?
Yeah.
The other becomes Red Hood, who is low-key a villain turned anti-hero. What do you think about that?
That would be really good. I think that would be really good. Like I haven't really seen it in a long time, but I know that that animated movie with Red Hood.
Oh,
is
Under
one-
the Red Hood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
a really good movie.
Tough.
Yeah.
Really good movie. I think it has potential. Like the
Yeah.
comics, the Authority are pretty good actually.
Yeah.
My thing is though, if they had to decide which movie to make, Wonder Woman or the Authority, bro, I'm going Wonder Woman all day.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I think if they can make all of these movies, if they're planning all of them and they can make all of them, then I
Go for
definitely,
it.
yeah. Why not?
As long as they're quality. As long as
Yeah,
it's not like another
definitely.
Marvel situation
Yeah,
where they
I don't
try to
want
do
them
too
just
much.
pumping out everything just to make money. Like I want to see something good.
Yeah. Now here's a couple others. Teen Titans. They're making a movie about them.
Wow, really? They're
Yeah.
going all in with Robin in them? That's cool.
Oh yeah, they'll have Dynamic Duo, which will be like the origin, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have Nightwing leading the Teen Titans. So that should be exciting. Swamp Thing, a horror
Wow.
movie. What do you think about that?
That's interesting. Would this also be in the DCU?
Yep, all of these are.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that sounds interesting. If they can do that well. I think they don't go into horror in like the mainstream a lot.
They don't.
I always wanted like a Jurassic Park horror movie, something like that.
Oh, did
like-
you hear about Jurassic World?
Yeah,
The
I'm
new
excited
one
for
looks
that.
horror, yeah.
it looks really good. I don't care that the last couple have been iffy. Like this
Yeah.
one looks really good.
I'm excited for it, bro.
Yeah,
they
me
got Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
They got the guy who's gonna be Blade. I forgot his name. Mahershala Ali. I
Oh
remember
yeah,
it,
I love him. He's so good. Yeah, I think a horror movie in the DC universe would be wild.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they keep doing their own thing with that, like, that's completely unique. That's nothing like they've done or that Marvel has done ever.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different, and I think it could work. And
I think that could be
that'd
tough,
really
bro.
cool.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for
I think
that.
That'd be really cool.
All right, Sergeant Rock.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be set during World War II, kind of like an Indiana Jones type movie. He's searching for the Spear of Destiny, and there might be the JSA, who were the Justice League during World War II.
Okay.
So think of like a war type movie mixed in with some time travel, some adventure. Would you be down for that?
Yeah, I'm always down for like a movie like that. Like I think the original Wonder Woman, like the first one.
Yeah,
recently,
that was set during
pretty
World
good.
War One.
That was pretty good. I think like movies like that are always like exciting. I think it should be good, especially if it's a superhero movie.
I think so,
like,
dude.
pretty
This
cool.
one, I'm telling you guys, this one, Sergeant Rock, it could be tough.
Yeah,
like really tough.
I like that. I think it'd be cool if it led into like a Justice League movie, like if the villains of Justice League were like the Sinister
Oh,
Six,
you
or,
thinking like if they had Justice League and then they team up by the end and they fight the Justice League in the movie?
Yeah.
That could be cool. Also, Deathstroke, if he shows up like that, like I really want to see Deathstroke in the blue and orange. Like that look is iconic.
Yeah.
And bro, that image right there, come on, he got 2 swords.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then Bane, bro, like remember Bane. I got something bonus at the end of this.
Really?
So Wonder Woman was the most recent one that was announced. So obviously we got Superman. That's number 1. Number 2, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Number 3, Clayface, who is a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Very horror monster character. Then we got dynamic duo, Dick Grayson Robin, Jason Todd Robin, animated film, their lives and how they diverge. What? You look like you're excited for that one. What do you think about
I
that?
really like that one. I really like that one. It's gonna be hard to beat that one.
You think so?
I'm excited for that one for sure.
Okay, bet. All right, let's see if we can beat that. The Authority, more obscure team. Not excited for that one, right? Not really. Teen Titans.
Oh,
Did it beat it? Is that more exciting?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the Teen Titans show.
Animated show.
Yeah. Like even the newer one and the older one.
Oh,
Watched them
yeah.
both.
Wait, what'd you think about Titans, the live action?
It's pretty good.
It was pretty good. Well, my thing was every season started out good and then like dumped.
Yeah, but I mean, I just enjoy to watch them fight as a team. That's you know, that's my love for Robin.
Yeah.
Is from Teen Titans.
And he's gonna be Nightwing in this potentially.
That would look nice too.
Now, some other ones. The Brave and the Bold. So, the new Batman that we were talking about, he would debut in this film, and he would be an older Batman, and he would have a son, Damian Wayne, who is Robin. What do you think about that?
I would like that. I would like
Yeah.
that. It doesn't beat the Teen Titans though.
No,
I'm
not
really
yet.
excited for that Teen Titans.
I don't think any of the other announcements on
But
Beyond is
this
gonna
would be
beat
really
that.
nice as well.
Yeah,
You know, love Batman, love Robin, when I have them both, right?
true. Yeah, I've been waiting because Robin has not showed up in the movies for
Yeah.
since the '90s.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, this one seems pretty.
Looks
seems
tough.
pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Swamp Thing, a horror movie. And he's the Guardian of the Green. Do you know who Swamp Thing is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
So he's basically the guardian of the forest and he deals with monsters. Very horror type character. That might be up your alley. You into horror movies?
Yeah, for sure. Horror and comedy.
Oh,
what
yeah.
I watch the most. So
So you might like that.
yeah.
Now, Sergeant Rock, which is like World War II. And he's a soldier, and he's going after the Spear of Destiny. Kind of like an Indiana Jones type movie. If you're
Yeah.
into Indiana Jones, that might be up your alley.
Yeah.
Now, this next one, a Bane and Deathstroke team-up movie. What do you think about that?
That definitely does seem nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that. Still doesn't beat the Teen Titans.
doesn't beat the
No,
Teen Titans,
no,
okay.
I love the Teen Titans. But I think this might be a hard second for me.
Okay.
I think it tops the Batman and Robin
Got you. Okay.
for sure.
All right. Now, last one was Wonder Woman. That was the most recent announcement. Now, I'm going to tell you the entire DC slate. So these are all the DC movies coming out in the next few years, all right? So this is stuff to look forward to. First up, obviously, you got Superman. Then you got Supergirl. Making a Supergirl movie coming out next year.
Oh, just on him?
Just on him.
I mean, I love horror movies, so yeah, I'll be down to watch this too.
Okay. Next up, we got Dynamic Duo. So, Dick Grayson Robin, Jason Todd Robin. We're going to see their lives and how one diverges into becoming the hero Nightwing, the other becomes the villain turned anti-hero Red Hood. It's going to be an animated film. Do you like Robin?
I mean, he's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. He's
Not as
alright.
excited for that one?
Not really.
Okay. So, The Authority. You probably don't know who they are. Have you watched The Boys?
No, I've seen clips like around TikTok, but I don't really.
Well, they're kind of like The Boys. So think of like a super team that goes against the law, more rogue, not like actually stand-up superheroes. Now, next up, this one. Teen Titans live-action movie. You'd love that one?
Watch that movie. I've been watching Teen Titans like ever since. I would love to watch this movie.
From 1 to 10, rate your excitement.
Like 10. I'm watching it as soon as it comes out in theaters.
Yeah, same, bro. And it's gonna have Nightwing. So, also, bro, who's your favorite Teen Titan?
Cyborg.
Oh, cool, bro. Cyborg's awesome.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just love
Cyborg or Beast Boy? Those two I go back and forth.
Yeah, they're
on.
like interchangeable. They're like equal. I feel like they're equal.
All right, bet. Now, next up, The Brave and the Bold. So remember I mentioned that Robert Pattinson's the Batman is not going to be the DCU Batman? The DCU Batman will make his debut in this movie, and it'll be an older Batman, and this Batman will have a son, Damian Wayne, who will be Robin. Are you excited for that?
That seems pretty cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say. That would probably be pretty cool.
Okay. Swamp Thing. You said you're into horror movies.
Yeah.
So this could be a horror movie. He's the Guardian of the Green, and he fights against monsters. You excited for that one?
I mean, if it's a horror movie, I'm down to watch it.
Okay, tough. Now, Indiana Jones. Are you into Indiana Jones at all?
I haven't watched any of his movies.
Okay, well, Sergeant Rock is going to be like an Indiana Jones type movie, adventure, set during World War II. He goes up against Nazis and all sorts of stuff. So if you're into World War II movies, that could be up your alley. So this next one, Bane and Deathstroke team-up movie. Do you know who these villains are?
I've heard of Deathstroke, not Bane though.
Have you seen Dark Knight Rises?
No,
Oh, you haven't seen that? Wait, you haven't seen the Dark Knight trilogy?
I haven't.
Bro, okay, so he's a badass. These are the guys right here. So Bane is very intelligent, very calculating, but he's also like a hulking monster, basically. Like, he uses venom. Basically, you could think like a juice to juice up his muscles. He gets stronger. And the comics, he breaks Batman's back.
Oh, wow.
So he's very strong. Deathstroke, he's a villain to the Teen Titans.
Yeah,
He's a mercenary. So are you looking forward to this one?
Probably just because Deathstroke's in there, but yeah.
Do you want to see the orange and blue costume?
I would love to see that.
That'd be tough, right, bro? Yeah. All right, and Wonder Woman, I already told you about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the entire DC slate, okay?
Yeah.
All the DC movies that are coming out or are in production right now. So first up, Superman, obviously. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And then let me know if you have any thoughts on any of these, okay? If you're excited for them or whatnot. Clayface.
Clayface? Oh, I think that would be good. A good villain.
Yeah, it's going to be a villain origin story movie, a horror movie.
Just like the Penguin?
Yeah, just like the Penguin.
Yeah,
Oh, you
that'd
like
be
the
hard.
Penguin?
Yeah.
Bro, that was a good show.
That was a good show.
And then next up, Dynamic Duo. So this one is an animated movie that's about Dick Grayson Robin and Jason Todd Robin, how they live their lives. One becomes Nightwing, a hero. The other becomes a villain, kind of like an anti-hero, Red Hood. Would you be down for this?
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty tough.
Do you like Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You ever watch Teen Titans?
yeah, that was like one of my favorite shows, the animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty tough.
Well, keep that in mind. So next up we have the Authority, which they're an obscure group of heroes that are more like, you watch The Boys?
The Boys? Nah, not yet.
Well, you know about it. It's like rogue superheroes.
Yeah.
That's basically them, but in the DC universe. Teen Titans live action movie. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm ready. Pretty hyped. They did a live action show, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I was better than that one, low key.
That one, yeah. You know what's the problem with that one? Every season started out good, and then it just went downhill as time went on. But this, bro, like, we've never had a movie for the Teen Titans. And you said you love the Teen Titans animated show, so would you want it to be like that show or more by the comics?
I say more about the comics.
More by the comics?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I just feel like it might be a better story, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, the brave and the bold. So remember how I mentioned Robert Pattinson's The Batman is not in this new DCU? Well, the other Batman, this would be his movie he would debut in. He'll be an older Batman, and he'll have his son, Damian Wayne Robin. What do you think about this one?
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be a pretty hard movie. Ain't gonna lie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Do you have any stories you want them to follow? Like, you read comics at all?
Nah.
Not really.
Nah, not really.
Would you want them like to go up against a certain villain potentially?
I say like Robin, like not Robin. What was it? Joker. Yeah.
Joker?
Yeah.
Okay. Swamp Thing. They're making a Swamp Thing horror movie. And Swamp Thing, if you don't know who he is, he's the guardian of the green, guardian of the forest, and he fights against monsters. Would you watch this?
Yeah, I'd be pretty excited for that movie. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a horror movie, yeah.
You into horror movies?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sergeant Rock, a World War II themed movie, kind of like Indiana Jones. And it's him looking for the spear of destiny. So think of Indiana Jones, World War II, and time travel mixed into one. What you thinking about that one?
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty hard.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you know who Bane is?
Bane, yeah.
You know who Deathstroke is?
Deathstroke, yeah.
A Bane and Deathstroke team-up movie.
Oh, yeah, I can. I definitely watch that one, yeah.
You watch that? What do you know about Bane?
Bane? I don't really know much about him. I used to play like Justice.
Injustice?
Yeah, Injustice, yeah. So I just know about that. So,
Deathstroke from the animated show?
Yeah. I never really got into Deathstroke.
Oh, not really?
Yeah.
Even if he's like a mercenary, bro, he's badass.
Oh, yeah, he definitely is. Especially in the video games, too.
Oh, yeah. All right, now, next up. Wonder Woman. I told you about that one. That was the latest. All right, now, have you watched Creature Commandos?
No.
Well, it's a show that was like a prelude to this new DC universe, and it's getting a season 2.
Oh, where's it on?
HBO Max. Or
right.
Max now. They changed the name like 5 times.
Yeah, it's whatever, but yeah.
That might be up your alley. It's like animated monsters, kind of a horror vibe, but it has like comedy.
I'm a big animated. I love watching animated movies, so I'm excited. When is it coming out?
So season 1's already out.
Okay, season 1. So this is season 2.
Yeah, and that will come out I think a year or 2 or something like that. But season 1, 7 episodes, easy.
Oh yeah, that's an easy watch. Then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down to see that one.
A Mr. Miracle animated series. Now, do you know who Darkseid is?
Yeah.
So, Darkseid is the ruler of Apocalypse, basically hell. Highfather is the ruler of New Genesis, basically heaven. Mr. Miracle, scot-free, he is the son of Highfather, basically God. But he was raised on Apocalypse by Darkseid, basically the devil. So the description, the son of God, who is raised by the devil, tries to save his family, the world, and maybe even himself. He's also the greatest escape artist. Does that interest you?
That does. I think that'd be really cool. I think
Yeah.
I would sit down and watch that for sure. It sounds really cool. I would definitely sit down and watch that, especially if I hear good things about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would definitely go and watch that. That sounds like a really interesting concept.
Also, do you like escape artists? You ever watch any stuff like that?
I've been watching the Mission Impossible movies because the new one came out.
Yeah,
I love that
Final
one.
Reckoning.
Yeah, that was really cool. I love that movie. So I think that would be really awesome.
Is it animated as well?
It is animated, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think I have a special place in my heart for animated movies. So, I'd probably go like what is it, a series?
Yeah, it's gonna be an animated series.
Oh, I
so like
see.
episodic, you know.
I really like the animation style personally. I know it's just like a picture right now, but I like how they I like just like the art of it.
You like the first look?
Yeah.
I like it too. It looks really cool.
I mean, sounds pretty fascinating. I would watch it.
All right, bet. All right, moving on from DC, Marvel. Chris Evans says he's not returning for Avengers Doomsday. Do you believe him, or do you think he's lying?
I feel like he's lying.
Yeah?
I could just tell he's lying. He's probably gonna make like an appearance somehow, but yeah, I feel like he's lying.
Okay. I agree. Like, I think that's just for marketing, so we forget about his character, and then he shows up. Like, Robert Downey Jr. is already showing up as Dr. Doom, so he might come back as Captain Hydra, like a villain version of Captain America. That could be interesting.
I'm not sure, honestly, because I didn't even want RDJ to come back, really. Like, I thought they should have left it as it is with Endgame. I think I do believe him, but it'd be really cool if he did come back, maybe for a cameo, or like not even like a cameo, like a short part in the movie.
What do you think about him coming back as Captain Hydra, like from a different universe where he's leading Hydra and he's a villain?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I think it kind of hurts his character as Steve Rogers. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Like, I feel like it kind of like hurts his character as someone that's so like truly good. And it'd be kind of because he is one of my favorite characters in Marvel.
Yeah, Captain America. He's one of the best.
Yeah, but I think it would be kind of cool, and Marvel needs something like really good.
I think he's lying.
You think he's lying?
I think he's lying.
Why?
Just because, like, I think, are they still trying to keep it a secret? Like, who's in? Who's not?
They only revealed like some of the cast.
Yeah,
So
I
technically, I feel like this is him covering up his part.
Yeah, I think since he's such a big actor in movies, that they would cover him up. Just because, you know, they announced Robert Downey Jr.
as Doctor Doom.
As Doctor Doom, so they want to like hide the main actors.
Do you think he'll return as a villain, like maybe Captain Hydra, or will he just return as Captain America?
I think he'll come back as Captain America.
Okay.
I think he will.
Oh, he's definitely lying. I think it's just trying to make it like a bigger, like, you know, it's like when they see him, it's gonna be like a bigger, like, you know, like crowd.
Bigger
audience.
than it actually is. Yeah.
So like the audience is probably not gonna think he's not coming back, but like he's actually gonna come back. You know, I think he's gonna come back like a Mr. Hydra, I'm pretty sure.
Captain Hydra?
Captain
Yeah. Wait, would you rather see him as like a villain, or would you want to see him come back as Captain America?
I say villain.
Villain?
I'd add more to the story. I think it'd be pretty cool.
All right, bet. Now, Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars originally were going to come out on May 2026 and May 2027. Now, they've been delayed to Christmas for both of those years, basically Christmas. But taking up Avengers Secret Wars spot is Legend of Zelda live action movie.
Oh my god.
What do you think about that?
I'm actually super excited for that. I have I never played the games, but I did watch a lot of people play. I liked watching people play games, so I watched a bunch of videos of it, and so
like Twitch streams and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So I watched a lot of gameplay, and I'm really excited to see this, and I heard a lot of good things about it. So
it should be good, actually. I think that would, if they base it kind of more off Breath of the Wild, that kind of thing, that'd be pretty cool. I think if they do the casting right and they get everything, like, if they do everything well, obviously, but I think it'd be really interesting, and I think the Breath of the Wild story is so good that it could definitely draw in a lot of people.
Did you play the recent one? I played Breath of the Wild, amazing game, but I think it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Did
you play that?
I never really finished it. My brother played the whole thing though. He said it was really good, and I know they're really good.
I haven't played that one. I've been kind of waiting for somebody to tell me like, dude, it's good enough. It's worth the time.
It's definitely good. If this was a total flop, then you probably wouldn't see another Zelda like movie, like
in
someone
like
give another
years,
shot at it for a long time. But I think if they do it well, it'll be really awesome.
That seems pretty cool. Like, my friends are always talking about how they play it, so I feel like this would be a pretty fun movie.
That could be cool, bro. Fantasy's tough. Mortal Kombat 2. People are describing this. They said that the audience that watched the first test screening reacted in the same way as Avengers Endgame. They said the fatalities, the fights, everything was on point. And you got Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. You got Scorpion. You have Shao Kahn. What you thinking, bro?
Dude, that looks awesome. I grew up playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah?
Always. Me and my brother, I'll whoop him every time.
Were you good? Like the GOAT?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Me.
Yeah. What's your go-to character?
Cage. Johnny Cage.
Okay.
Gotta go Johnny Cage.
I like Noob Saibot. You know, like the Scorpion. No, really?
Nah. My go-to
Sub-Zero back from the dead?
My go-to is either Scorpion or Johnny Cage.
Okay, I get you, yeah.
It was one of those.
Johnny Cage is tough. Also, Reptile.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Reptile, all my Reptile fans.
Yeah,
he's a good character.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
If the audiences are reacting like that, that's pretty shocking.
Yeah,
that's
right?
Cool. Yeah.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn's coming?
Yeah, he's going to be the main villain.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know it's be a hard storyline. I used to play MK9, and that was like probably my favorite boss fight between him.
Right, bro? That was epic. I hope it's good, man. Like,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat needs a win.
Yeah.
That might be a pretty good movie. I might have to watch that too.
Okay, bet, bro. I'm excited for it. I love Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter as well. Like, fighting games are just up my alley. Incredibles 3. So they're making Incredibles 3. It's gonna have a different director, though. What do you think about that?
I really like the past 2 movies, so I have like high hopes for this third movie.
Okay.
Because I know sometimes sequels aren't aren't done well, but Incredibles 2 was amazing. So
You think so?
yeah, I liked it.
It's kind of divided. Like, I've talked to some people, they
Yeah.
said they didn't like it. Me personally, I thought it was okay.
yeah.
Not as memorable as the first one.
Oh yeah, obviously the first one's gonna be the most memorable, but yeah.
True. Well, they got that.
I was expecting them to kind of leave Incredibles alone. I mean, Pixar's like recent movies, I haven't really been like interested in them.
Okay.
But it's also because I'm like grown up, like a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
But I think it could be good. I think I'll probably see it anyway, no matter what.
Okay.
I think if the trailers are good, I'll definitely go see it.
Did you watch Incredibles 2?
I don't think so. No, I think I only watched the first one.
So you excited for this?
Most likely, yeah. When did 2 come out again?
Came out a long time ago.
Yeah, so that's
actually.
a long jump, isn't it?
A Hercules live action movie. But, and hear this, right?
Yeah.
So you know the Russo bros? They're the same directors who did Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame.
Okay, yeah.
They're directing this movie. And they pitched to Disney that instead of focusing on Hercules, they want to focus on Hades. So it'll be like a villain movie.
Okay, so it's more like like a villain story, but it's still like around Hercules. But
Well, you
like
remember how they had Maleficent?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Like, you still have the story, but the villain is the one that
It's
has
like
the
from
perspective.
It's from the perspective of the villain. Yeah, I think I really hope it will turn out well. It's like really hit or miss with live actions, so
Yeah.
I really trust the directors with this one, and Hercules is such a good it's such a good film. I go back to watch it sometimes. Not like it's always here and there, but
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic. Exactly.
I think the Hades, if they're gonna do live action, like, there's no point in just remaking it because they're never gonna be able to do it better than the original animated movie.
Yeah.
If they're just doing a straight remake. So I think if they do something new like that, that'd be pretty cool.
True.
Honestly, that'd be pretty cool.
I hope they do something like that, because I actually really like the villain perspectives.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you break new ground that way. We
Yeah.
don't need the same
Yeah.
story again.
Like
you know?
the Maleficent movies.
I was just about to say that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
I feel like we should see like the point of view from the villain side as well. So I feel like it would be fun to watch it from Hades' perspective.
Spaceballs 2. It's
Yes.
confirmed.
I
Yeah.
love it. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the original, so Dark Helmet, he is returning. Mel Gibson is returning.
wow,
I'm hyped, bro.
that's awesome. I will 100% see that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And even better, bro, it's coming out 2027, the same year that'll be the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. And you know it's a parody of Star Wars.
Yeah. That's so cool. I love the original movie.
Yeah.
I love the original
It's
movie.
a classic, bro.
It won't be the same without John Candy, but
Yeah.
still awesome.
I actually really want to see this one.
Well, hey, good news, too. Everybody who's in that original, or basically everybody, is returning.
Oh my gosh.
Even Darth Helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to see that then.
So there's a comic book shop over here, and Absolute Batman #9 came out this week. Now, this Batman is in an alternate universe, and he has no money. He's a common man, but he's bulky. He's huge. And he goes up against Absolute Bane, who is a tank. And you can literally get that comic now. It's a brand new storyline, so you don't have to read anything prior. So it's about like $5, I think. A great comic, great artwork. And bro, check that out. He picks up Batman.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
When I tell you, bro, it's hype.
Really?
Like, look at him
That's
right
good.
there.
Yeah, that's
And
sweet.
Check out this image right here. He picks up Batman, and bro is like a monster. Like, you thought Bane was huge before. He's even more humongous here.
Yeah.
But also, he's intelligent still.
Yeah.
He's very, like, calculating. Probably the best version of Bane that I've seen in, like, years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you excited for Absolute Batman?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
I read it. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
It's a really good, brand new storyline, very action packed, has some horror in it, so you might be up for it.
Do you have to like read like the?
No, you don't. It's a new storyline.
So you can just dive into it if you want.
Dive into that one. Literally one issue. I think it's like $5 or something like that. Like comics.
Yeah, I've been to the store a couple times, but
there you go.
Yeah. Okay, then I like horror, so I'll definitely go check that out.
Are you excited about that? Would you read that?
I would read that. That looks. They both look built.
Yeah,
Especially
bro.
Bane though.
Dude, it's a pretty cool storyline. Like, it's basically the DC universe, but like flipped on its head. So you said you like different. This is different. I think it's up your alley. And this version of Bane is actually one of my favorite versions of Bane in a long time. I read the issue, guys. I think you read my review. If you guys already read my review on it, I enjoyed this issue a lot. It's a perfect jumping on point. So you don't have to read any of the other issues to jump into this. You could literally like go to the comic book store after this, pick it up. It's like $5, read it. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. The artwork is amazing. It's comic book of the week. And yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
No problem, bro.
Film Nation, stay tuned for more videos like this. I'll be showing strangers the movie news each week. I'm trying to bring something unique to YouTube and really get my name out there, Ethan James Abraham. You'll be seeing my name in movie theaters in a couple years. I have a movie I'm planning, Warbreaker, remember it. Some more movies as well. I'm going for that high fantasy. Really going to redefine the genre, and not only do that, but redefine movie news on YouTube. And yeah, guys, comment down below what you think about the new Superman trailer. Did you get your tickets? Which movie news stood out to you the most? And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.